Speaking of merch, this is Band of Badgers merch. Looking good.
Join the team.
Hey, theMCGuiRE Review, and today we're going to take a look really quick at Beadle Grimm's. They got something that's kind of a new offering, a little bit different than their box sets. You might know Beadle Grimm's from these awesome box sets that they do for your RPG campaigns, and speaking of that, they do have a brand new box set that's coming out here soon. You can go check that out on their website if you want to look into that. But what we're looking at today... and also speaking of Dragonlance, make sure to check out those Dragonlance campaigns that we're doing right now with Band of Badgers. Really awesome stuff. Check us out. You can find us on Twitch and YouTube, but we are going through this box set right now. We play every other Friday. Actually, today. I'm not sure exactly when this video is going to come out, but today is a day where we will be playing. So check us out online if you want to see that Dragonlance campaign and a number of other campaigns. But for today, we got keys from the Golden Vault. Now, this has been a recent release. I love it when I make up new words. From Dungeons & Dragons, and it's actually a pretty cool one. I do really like this keys from the Golden Vault because it kind of splits up a bunch of little heists that you can go on, little one-shots. You can string them together like a campaign if you want to for your group. I'm a big fan of books that are like this, that kind of give the DM the tools to be able to just create some really fun little heists and little fun kind of one-shots. And what Beadle Grimm's did was create this, which is the DM's... well, I'm not sure exactly what they call it, but it is an envelope. Now, it's a guide for the DM, and it's very similar to this. It gives the DM a set of tools for you to be able to use for the keys from the Golden Vault. So it's a pretty cool little product. It's got a little magnet clip here, little folder that opens up, and the folder itself, you'll find there's a number of things actually even on the folder that you'll be able to use as keys and different tools for your players when you're playing the game. I'm not going to go through that because I don't want to spoil anything. But there's a lot of this product, even the packaging here, that you'll be able to use to do things with the different heists that you can go on. Do you have a little page here, just kind of tells you this is the DM vault, right? And then it gives you everything that's in the DM vault, much like you would have from your boxes. And then it's just going to be very similar. You're not going to find any, jewelry or things from that perspective. It's mainly going to be handouts, maps, different, pieces of paper. They did a really good job with this one, kind of going back to that classic, making each one of these pieces feel very authentic, whether they are supposed to be like they're ripped or they're burnt or they're old and they got little cracks and whatnot in them. Really well done in this set, I think. You can see there, like the pieces of paper are all kind of just great, and it's really cool because when you would go into this with your players, it's like, all right, you got to break into this temple or this cavern or whatever, and then you would hand the players, a map or a key or something that they can use to be able to go through that heist. And one of the things that I think with this particular product is this is actually pretty important. This is actually pretty important on this one because a lot of these heists, if you really want to send your players on a thematic one-shot, you're going to need to come up with these maps one way or the other, either drawing them out as a DM or already having something set up. And this really makes things very easy in this one to just kind of give them the map or the different areas. Now, some of these things may just sort of be for the DM for a little bit, and then you might reveal to your players. You're also going to get some maps in this one, which is awesome. These are always double-sided. These Beadle Grimm maps are really high quality. They're much higher quality than your standard like Dungeons & Dragons, paper maps that you get. These are a little bit higher quality. They've got a nice matte finish. They're nice and thick. They almost feel like they're waterproof. I'm not claiming that they are. They're not, but they are, like, they've got that wax kind of coating on them. They're just a much higher quality map. So you do have a full map there. You've got another full map here, and they're just sick. The artwork on them is amazing. They just look so cool, right? We're continuing to go here. Spin this around. And then there's a number of other little things, right? Notes and little tickets and, invitations and more notes that you can read as you find things. Here's a menu that you can hand your players depending on what it is. And this just goes and goes and goes. I mean, you can just see. It's handout after note after note after note after note. Goes, 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 goes. Okay, and then here at the bottom, after all those handouts, then we have some... Now, they're not... These may feel like it, and these may feel like those things that you can like dry erase on, but I do not believe that they're designed that way. And I know it's been noted online that they're not designed that way. So I don't know that I would try to do that, but it does feel like one of those pieces of paper that would be like that, but I'm under the impression it is not. They're just coated, higher, thick quality coated pieces of paper. And you'll get a number of those as well that will list out different areas with the maps right on them, and then what is in each one of these locations. It will have a little number. You'll see this on the side-by-side cam, and then you'll be able to see exactly what's there. And you get a bunch of these as well. Look at this. Just look at them all. Okay, so that is what is in the DM guide for the keys to the golden. I keep saying the keys to the golden vault. It's the keys from the golden vault. That's what you'll find in this Beadle & Grimm's product. Again, this is significantly cheaper than what you're going to get with like these larger box sets that they offer. Obviously, because it's just the paper handouts, and you get let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 maps. Yeah, that's all. That's what you got. There are 4 full maps, and then all these handouts. And is this going to be for any set that's out there or any of these books that are released? I don't know. They may start offering a product like this for a number of these upcoming stories and books. I'm not sure. But do you need it for each one of them? I don't know. But for this one in particular, I think it was really smart to create a product like this and to create these types of handouts, because they're just critical when you get into these heists to be able to give that to your player, and you can see the map and you can see what you need to go through, and you have the information that you need as a DM as well. You can choose when you allow players to see these types of things. You can use these DM tools in different ways, but this package kind of offers that to you, all in a nice little neat envelope here that you can store away, kind of book style, with your book. Okay, so that is Beadle & Grimm's brand new set. It's not brand new at this point, but it is newer. And I do highly recommend it if you are going to pick this up, or if you've already picked it up and you're going to run these as a DM. I highly recommend this set. All right, with that, team, keep rolling them crits. This has been the McGuire Review, and we'll see you next time.